What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Now, you all know To All the Boys was pretty cool, and pretty funny at that. But what you might not have known is how funny all of those bloopers are. That's right, many of the goofy moments that happened behind the scenes are going to be looked at in this video. So, here are To All the Boys bloopers that are even better than the movie. So, enough stalling. Let's dive right in, people. Number 15, Risk It for the Biscuit. This has become a classic in many of the behind-the-scenes footage that we've viewed here. As you might already know, Noah Centineo is hilarious in almost all of his behind-the-scenes videos, and this is no exception. While the cast and crew were discussing some important stuff about shooting the next scene, Noah interrupted all of them with his video. He jumped in the middle of the group and used his juvenile voice to say, "Smash that like button if you haven't done so already." But no, he actually said, "I just want to say, when you don't know if you should go do something that you gotta do, you gotta risk it for the biscuit." We agree, Noah. That's some great advice. But did you really have to say that while everyone was having a serious conversation? That being said, his childish voice and the way he says it makes the phrase basically contagious, and soon enough, he had everyone saying it. Number 14, Balloon Blew Up. You know that romantic scene in the second installment of To All the Boys where Peter and Lara Jean launched a small hot air balloon in the air to commemorate their love? Not to mention it was pretty darn romantic. But you didn't get to see what the actors went through to shoot this scene. In the actual scene, Lara and Noah had the air balloon blow up in their hands, and you could see Lara screaming because the pop scared her to death. All the while, Noah was laughing in her face. We admit it was pretty hilarious.
Background, you're getting let us cut.
Number 13, Anna Cathcart happy the movie is over. While the entire cast and crew were kind of sobbing that they had just wrapped filming To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Anna didn't think it was that sad. She even showed how excited she was to end the video when one of her co-workers called her to get in the video. She was waving her hands at first, being all happy and jolly, but she wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. When she realized the video was about the fact that they've just ended shooting To All the Boys, she immediately had a change of heart.
Anna! So sad. Oh, you're excited. She's excited I'm leaving.
No. So sad. I was like, celebrate, but no.
Number 12, Noah doing yoga, which turns into a headstand. While stuck in the changing rooms backstage, Noah wanted to show everyone how he is the master of yoga. He even gave the camera to Trezzo to film his performing the great yoga pose. Well, what started out as something great turned out to be a dud. Just as he was about to do a handstand, he lost balance, tipped over, and bumped his head on the floor. You could even hear the loud thomp that he made. Now, you can pretty much see how everyone was on the floor laughing. Number 11, Noah's heart is broken. You might not know this, but Israel Broussard actually finished filming a bit earlier than everyone else. So the first thing he had to do was leave the trailer and the crew behind. But Noah didn't seem to like this idea. That's why early in the morning he was scratching and knocking at the trailer door where Israel resided during filming, and yet there was no one there. The guy even butted his head inside the door to see if he would find him, but there was no one there. Now, even though we know Noah was pretending, just his body language and gestures are enough to make us burst out into laughter.
Do you miss your buddy?
Hello?
It's okay.
Number 10, a present for the girls on set. Now this is one of the sweetest moments that happened behind the scenes of To All the Boys. Lara, Anna Janel, received a little present while backstage. The present was wrapped inside a little cotton bag, which the girls couldn't wait to tear open. Once they did, they all received the most beautiful necklace in the shape of a golden letter as a little memento from the show. It was an adorable reminder of the good times they've had on set and how good they all were to each other. That's really thoughtful, don't you think?
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh my god. So cute.
Oh my god.
Number 9, barbecue overload. Well, they thought they would make a great barbecue, but then again, none of them really knew what they were doing. While filming the grilled meat, the grill caught on fire and the guys didn't know how to put it out. So you had people screaming, "Take out my salmon! Take out my salmon!" But later, when the flames subsided, they saw that the grease fire underneath the grill caused it to catch on fire.
I don't think the fire supposed to be in the food like that. Oh, shit! Oh! Turn it off! Oh, don't run away! Yo, take my salmon off!
Number 8. Lana and Noah goofy dancing. By now, we all know that Noah is a pretty big goofball backstage. He can even be creepy at times, and this is one of them. While waiting for their lines, Noah and Lana started dancing backstage. But as always, Noah just couldn't help it, and he let it all out. We don't even know if you can call that dancing. It looked like the guy was having a seizure. Seriously, are those dance moves even legal? Number 7. The wall backflip. Here's another proof of how Noah can go overboard at times, and this is one of the best examples we have. You see, Trezzo Mahoro just did a wall backflip. He basically used the wall as a trampoline. Now, any normal person would just say, "Wow, that was amazing," and be done with it. Not Noah. This guy started running around, filming everything, and screaming at the top of his lungs how great that wall backflip was. Like, who does that? Regardless, just be yourself, Noah. We love you just the way you are. Number 6. The burpees. When you have some time to kill and you find yourself on the school track, you get a little competitive with your co-stars, just to kill some time. That's what happened with the girls who wanted to see which of them would do more burpees before giving up. Both of them did about 3 to 4, and then Noah joined them. He was supposed to stay on the side and just watch them, but he just couldn't help it. Classic Noah. Number 5. Lana and Jordan talk about the scene where they first met. Now, this was one of the most iconic scenes of the entire movie. This is where all of the emotions LJ was feeling for John came rushing back. But the 2-minute scene took them about half a day to shoot. First of all, they had to redo the scene where LJ knocks down the bowl of candy, and they had to put all the candy back in the bowl every time. Then Jordan revealed that for the scene where he seemed like he was standing right above LJ when she fell to the floor, that wasn't the case behind the scenes. He was actually hunched back on a 4-foot-tall platform with Lana beneath him, so we suppose not everything is as it seems. Number 4. Noah looking creepy as hell. They were all bored. They were all sitting on the floor doing nothing. Not Noah. This guy never stops. Even when everyone was beat, he pulled out his phone and started talking. He didn't say anything important, but it's the way he says it. He's a riot. He started off by saying that they were laying on the floor, and then he started saying something about risque. While Lana was covering her face with the hand, he caught himself and realized what a creep he was being. Did he stop recording? Nope. He just admitted to being a creeper, out loud. And Lana burst out laughing.
Risque, little creepy, little okay.
Number 3. That time Noah Centineo jumped off the building. The first time we watched this video, we thought Noah was a goner. Turns out he was just pulling one of his classic shenanigans, but it sure was believable. He began telling everyone how humbled he was that some of the guys took him out last night, and then he just jumped off the freaking roof. And then he came back up again. Lana was looking like she was shocked. Everyone else was screaming in disbelief, and we were dumbstruck. Does anyone out there know how he did that? Number 2. The cereal fight. Remember that sweet conversation that Lara and Kitty had in the movie while LJ was eating a bowl of cereal? Well, what happened backstage wasn't that cute. They basically started a food fight. They grabbed the cereal from the bowl and they started hitting each other with it. When Lana finally won, Anna reached over one last time, grabbed a handful of cereal, and shoved it in her mouth. That made us grin.
You do it. Die. No one can help you now. You're alone. Margot's gone. Dad's gone. It's just me and you.
Number 1. That's so sad, but oh, so funny. When John Ambrose and LJ were being given a tour of the house and the lady was telling them about the belongings of all the elderly people that had passed away with no one by their side, that just makes you tear up, doesn't it? Well, it didn't make Lana and Jordan tear up. Lana was the first one to burst out laughing and Jordan followed suit. which meant they had to redo the entire scene. And on that note, we end this video. But hey, which one of these bloopers are your favorite? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!